Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for watching my videos consistently. It means a lot. Today I'm joined by my good friend Carlos.
They're only here because I'm here.
Yeah, I know, man. Well, that's why I invite you on. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a closer look at a fragrance by the company Initio. This one contains a hedione molecule note, which is supposed to trigger the pleasure centers of your brain. Stay tuned to find out more. All right, so this fragrance was released in 2017. This is one that I've had in my collection for about 2 to 3 weeks now. I haven't worn it that much, but I have given it a couple good wearings, and I'm pretty familiar with the smell in order to report back to you. Yes, and you are wearing it today, sure enough.
So good.
You like it.
I do, very much.
Yeah. So I really like this one too. I think the thing that initially caught my attention is I was looking at the notes online and I saw that it had heliotrope. And heliotrope is one of my favorite notes because it kind of smells like almond, and I love the smell of almond in fragrances. And I remember when I sat down with a representative from this company when we did the event at Perfumology, he told us how all of the fragrances in the Initio line contain hedione. Now, hedione is a synthetic molecule, and it is supposed to trigger the pleasure centers of your brain, and they put the maximum amount of hedione in this fragrance that is allowed by the IFRA. Hedione also used to be a captive ingredient, which means that only one company had the exclusive rights to that ingredient and nobody else was allowed to use it. And I remember it being used in Eau Sauvage. So Eau Sauvage had the rights. I guess they didn't renew their contract, and now it's available to pretty much everybody to use. And so this one contains a lot of hedione in here, but that's not the reason why I fell in love with it. It also contains heliotrope, it contains vanilla, it has all the notes on the back of the bottle here, so I'm going to indulge. Bergamot, rose, myrrh, vanilla, and patchouli. So we'll start with you today, Carlos. What do you get from this one?
It's just a really deliciously big and sexy perfume. It's got a little sweetness, it's got a little resinous quality from the myrrh. It's got patchouli, I believe.
I'd pick up on patchouli for sure.
It's got a lovely vanilla that's not too overly sweet, and it just hits all the right spots for me.
Yeah, it has a nice blend of sweetness, but also like a floral tonality. So I do get the vanilla in this one, not quite as strong as I get it in Side Effect or even Blessed Baraka, which also has that white floral vibe going on in there. But I think this one, with the presence of the heliotrope, and I gotta be honest with you guys, one of the ingredients that's used in fragrances that I really enjoy, in addition to heliotrope, is actually a synthetic variant of heliotrope. It's called Heliotropics N, and I do have that in my collection as well, in my arsenal of different oils, and I actually like the way that that smells. I don't get enough of that in this fragrance. I kind of wish that I was. It
gives fragrances a kind of creamy kind of quality, sort of the way that Tonka does, in my opinion.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. But I think I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the rose that's used in here. So the rose in combination with the myrrh almost adds like this meditative quality to the blend. It's kind of harmonious.
I don't find it overly rosy, where it screams rose. I mean, it's there, but it's kind of nicely veiled with all the other notes, I think. On my skin, at least, anyway. Yeah,
it's not a rose-dominant scent.
Right.
You're absolutely right. So if you're purchasing this, or if you're looking to purchase this because you're a fan of rose, you're not going to get a whole lot from this one. The rose is really there just to add an ornament to the skeleton, just to decorate it somewhat. But this is a vanilla-heavy scent, and I think that's one of the reasons why I really enjoy the House of Initio, because they have a lot of sweet fragrances, and I do have a sweet tooth or a sweet nose. And so this one, Side Effect, Rehab, Oud for Greatness even has like a sweet undertone to it that I really enjoy. And so this one, really interesting fragrance. In terms of the hedione molecule, I kind of promised earlier that I was going to cover a little bit more on that. I have smelled it in its pure form. I do also pick up on it in this fragrance, and you know, truth be told, there is a lot of hedione used in this particular composition. In terms of its ability to actually attract people and lure them in and be magnetic, I'm not really sure. I haven't really had that kind of success with this fragrance, but my wife loves it.
Is it in the Magnetic Blends collection? Or?
It is not.
Okay.
No, it is not. At least I don't think so. Those are the ones that are numbered?
I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I always do this. I bring up a topic that I don't know, Carlos.
It's all right. It just encourages me to do more of my research.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right, because there's so many fragrances from this brand. So this brand has actually been out for a number of years, and it's only recently that, you know, the hype has really picked up. Yeah, and so it's picked up steam. They do have a lot of really excellent fragrances. I'm looking forward to seeing what the next release from this company is going to be, and there's a lot to explore. And yes, the I think the collection that you were alluding to is a numbered collection, and one of them is incense-based, the other one is not castoreum, civet-based. Ambergris, yes, but it smells like civet. It smells like halitosis. Terrible.
You see, I sort of know. I knew there was something. Just piecing it all together in Carlos's mesh brain.
No, that's amazing, dude. So, really interesting fragrance. If you are a fan of vanilla, but you don't want something that's overly sweet, you don't want something that has too heavy of a vanilla to it, even though this is a vanilla-centric fragrance, and I would go as far as saying it's the dominant note, I don't think it's done as strongly as some of the other offerings by the brand.
There is a powdery ish undertone, which I think the heliotrope, or the thing that you said, on my skin anyway. Maybe not on your test strip there, but
yeah, I can pick up on what you're saying, sure.
Or powder effect, I guess.
Yeah, I think maybe the florals are contributing to that. Yeah, so I definitely pick up on that as well. So if you're not a fan of powdery scents, at least sample this one first before you pull the trigger. What about
that
occasions?
Goes with anything.
With anything, yeah. I mean, we're always advocates of sampling before you buy.
After all, this is just our opinion, and not everyone in the world loves the same things. And you should always test, is the bottom line. We're definitely strong advocates of that. Where would I wear this? I would wear this. It's so delicious for winter. I could see wearing this every day.
I think this is one where I would wear it in every season but summer. I just feel like in summertime, I don't really crave wearing, you know, very sweet fragrances. And so I would totally wear this one in the spring as we're like veering into the hotter weather. And I suppose if you live in a warm climate, you want to, at the very least, sample this one before you pull the trigger. What about unisex?
For sure.
Yeah, perfectly unisex, I think, too. So that's it. Really interesting scent from the house of Initio. I quite enjoy a lot of their offerings. The ones that I don't have, perhaps I didn't like as much, but this is one that I do enjoy, which is why I picked it up. So thank you guys at home so much for tuning in. And Carlos, thank you so much for being on my channel again. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to be leaving Carlos's information down below, so definitely make sure to check him out. He has a great channel. And also, thank you so much for watching this video. If you are familiar with this scent or anything else from the house of Initio, I would love to hear what you think. Leave a comment down below. Also, if you are new to this channel and you did take something of value from this video, I would love your subscription. All you have to do is click that red subscribe button in the corner. And this way, whenever we do upload future fragrance related content, it will get delivered straight to your feed. You never need to worry about missing any of our future episodes, and that includes reviews just like this one, top 10s, giveaways, unboxings, and a whole lot of other fragrance related content. Thanks again for watching. I love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Take
Bye.
care.